The iPhone 17 Pro Max costs over $1,199. But in 2026, 5 Android phones have closed the gap on camera, performance, battery, and features. And one of them actually beats it in a specific area where Apple still hasn't caught up. Here's what each one can and cannot do for someone leaving iPhone. Subscribe. Let's get into it. If you're leaving the iPhone 17 Pro Max and need the closest equivalent experience on Android, the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra is the honest answer. Variety called it the best Samsung smartphone to date with a lightning-fast processor, stunning photo and video capture, and one of the most intuitive AI tools tested in 2026. The Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 6.9-inch QHD plus Dynamic L TPO AMOLED at 2600 nits, quad camera system with 200 megapixels, privacy display, super fast charging 3.0 at 60 watts, 5000 mAh battery, S Pen, IP68, and 7 years of Android OS updates through 2033 build a complete flagship package. The new aluminum frame replaced titanium, and at $1,299, it sits in the same pricing tier as the iPhone 17 Pro Max. GSM Arena's full review confirmed the camera and AI processing as its strongest areas. For Android switchers from iPhone who want the full Samsung DeX, Galaxy AI, and flagship ecosystem with no compromises, the S26 Ultra is the one. Links for every phone in the description. Check it out. The Xiaomi 17 Ultra is the phone that beats the iPhone 17 Pro Max at one specific thing: photography. TechRadar called it a genuine camera king contender after weeks of testing, confirming the world's first 75 to 100 millimeter mechanical continuous optical zoom system, a 1-inch primary L-optic sensor with dynamic range that competitors cannot touch, and a 200 megapixel periscope telephoto in partnership with Leica. The same Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, 16GB L PDDR 5X RAM, 6.9-inch 3500 nit AMOLED, and HyperOS 3 on Android 16 delivered the expected 2026 flagship performance tier. TechAdvisor confirmed the same price as its predecessor, bucking the 2026 price increase trend. The honest note: the Xiaomi 17 Ultra is not officially sold in the US. Import only, which means no US carrier support, limited warranty coverage, and no US-based service. Android police flagged battery life as the phone's major weakness in international testing, falling behind the iPhone 17 Pro Max, Google Pixel 10 Pro XL, and OnePlus 15. For photography enthusiasts outside the US who want the most technically advanced mobile camera system available in 2026 and are willing to accept the battery trade-off, the Xiaomi 17 Ultra is the camera pick that no other phone, including the iPhone 17 Pro Max, can match on optics. The Realme GT 8 Pro is the value case for leaving iPhone, a phone with Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 internals, a 7000 mAh silicon carbon dual-cell battery that GSM Arena's lab testing confirmed at 20 hours and 24 minutes, active use score, 200 megapixels periscope telephoto, and a user-replaceable camera module design with round, rectangular, or robot cover options. Notebook Check called the design the most unusual Realme phone in the GT series, and the 7000 mAh battery makes it one of the longest-lasting flagships tested in 2026, significantly ahead of the iPhone 17 Pro Max on battery life. And if this kind of honest flagship comparison is what you want every week, subscribe right now. We cover the best smartphones across every platform regularly. The Realme GT 8 Pro is priced well below the iPhone 17 Pro Max, making it the strongest value argument for switching from Apple to Android in 2026. For buyers who want Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 performance, exceptional battery life, and a 200 megapixel periscope camera at a meaningfully lower price, the GT 8 Pro delivers a genuine flagship experience without the flagship price. The Oppo Reno 13 sits at a different point in the market than the iPhone 17 Pro Max. It is a stylish, well-built mid-range phone with a MediaTek Dimensity 8 350 processor, 50 megapixel camera, and Oppo's polished ColorOS software experience, priced significantly below Apple's flagship. It is not a feature-for-feature iPhone 17 Pro Max replacement. It is instead the right phone for the buyer who has been paying for more phone than they actually need, who wants to step off the premium tier entirely and redirect the savings. For users whose daily use is social media, messaging, video calls, streaming, and casual photography, the Reno 13 handles every task cleanly with a premium design, vibrant display, and Oppo's reliable software support. The Reno 13 is available via Oppo's official website for markets where it is sold. For budget-conscious switchers from iPhone who use their phone for everyday tasks rather than professional work, the Oppo Reno 13 is the style-first value alternative. Closing with the Vivo X300 series, a range of phones including the X300 Pro, built on the MediaTek Dimensity 9500 platform, launched in October 2025 and designed around two things: battery longevity and camera versatility. The X300 Pro's large silicon carbon battery, fast charging, long-range periscope telephoto, and Vivo's V3 Plus imaging chip deliver a complete camera and battery flagship experience at a price point below the iPhone 17 Pro Max. The X300 series is not officially available in the US, but is widely available across Asia, Europe, and markets where Vivo sells. For switchers from iPhone, in markets where Vivo operates who want the best possible battery life and a versatile telephoto in a well-built Android flagship, the Vivo X300 Pro is the battery-first alternative. Visit vivo.com for your region's specific pricing and availability. All the links and product details for every phone on this list are in the description below. Those are your 5 smartphones that can replace the iPhone 17 Pro Max in 2026. The S26 Ultra as the full like-for-like switch, the Xiaomi 17 Ultra as the camera king, the Realme GT 8 Pro as the value flagship with a 7000 mAh battery, the Oppo Reno 13 as the stylish mid-range exit from the premium tier, and the Vivo X300 as the battery-first regional flagship. Every link is in the description. Subscribe and come back next week. We're doing the full camera comparison across all 5. See you there.